everyone, welcome to Nature's Way of Healing. My name is Dr. Carine Hall-Brown, and today we will be talking about pneumonia.
The purpose of this video is to promote the understanding and knowledge of various health topics. It's not intended to be a substitute for professional medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment. Always seek the advice of your physician or other qualified healthcare provider with any questions you may have regarding a medical condition or treatment before undertaking a new healthcare regimen. And never disregard professional medical advice or delay in seeking it because of anything you have watched here.
The objective of what we will be doing today is to describe what pneumonia is, look at the symptoms of pneumonia and the causes of pneumonia. And that's in essence what we'll be looking at in this section. What is pneumonia? Pneumonia is an infection in the lung. Now we get pneumonia when we have an infection in the alveoli or the air sacs of the lung. Now, your air sac usually becomes filled with fluid or pus. And this fluid or pus that fills your lung usually prevent effective breathing, and therefore it hampers your intake of oxygen, and that amount of oxygen that actually gets to the blood is also greatly reduced. Now, I just bring this grapes here to show us what our alveoli or air sac looks like in the lung. Now, it in essence looks like a bunch of grapes. This is what it actually looks like. Now, once once we enter the bronchi, it branches in two, and then the branch of the bronchi further branch into the bronchioles, and attached to the bronchioles we have our air sacs, which look like a bunch of grapes. And this is the functional unit of your lung. This is where the exchange of carbon dioxide and oxygen occur. Now, we mentioned earlier that the pneumonia result in the reduction in the amount of oxygen that gets to your bloodstream, and that will hamper a lot of processes within our body, because we totally depend on the amount of oxygen that we get in our bloodstream. Because remember, we get oxygen not just for living as you understand it. There was a segment when we look at our first video clip, the essence of oxygen is to create energy in our mitochondria within the cell. So therefore, if the oxygen is hampered, you're going to start feeling the effect of that. And we will look at that when we look at the symptoms of pneumonia. Now, anyone can get pneumonia, but for some reason, we have children that are under 2 years old. Those people usually get it, and people above 65, they usually get it more so than anyone else because their immune system is weakened, okay, and they are not able to fight these infections when they come onto them. Now, we could have pneumonia in one or both lungs. So it could occur in either or both. However, there are cases when you will have pneumonia and you actually don't know. And this pneumonia they call walk-in pneumonia. Now, how do we know we have pneumonia? These are the symptoms that we exhibit when we have pneumonia. When you have pneumonia, you'll find that when you breathe regularly, you will have pain in the chest, or if you cough, you will have pain. Now, you also will notice that you have difficulty breathing. It comes with the turf. If your alveoli is full of pus or fluid, you're going to have some serious difficulty breathing. You will also notice that you are weak and lethargic. And that comes from the fact that you're not getting enough oxygen to make any energy, so therefore you're going to be weak and lethargic. You will also be nauseous. You will also experience with that some vomiting and diarrhea in some cases. You will have chills because pneumonia is an infection, and that infection, your body is fighting the infection which result in you feeling chills, and we could say a fever along with that. So you could also get outbreaks of sweat. And this is just how your body is really trying to maintain homeostasis. Your body is trying to fight it. So you're going to be hot inside, feeling cold on the outside, and the heat inside is trying to burn up whatever caused this infection, whether it's a virus or a bacteria. Now, pneumonia is caused, or the cause of it is from either a bacteria or a virus. The flu virus can cause pneumonia. The cold, the virus that causes a regular cold could end up causing pneumonia. And you also have fungi, which causes pneumonia. Now, if we have pneumonia that is caused from either a virus or a bacteria, we are going to recognize, or we will find out, that this pneumonia is contagious. It is contagious. So once you have pneumonia, from whatever cause, you have to exercise some caution. If you are coughing or sneezing, you must remember not to cough and sneeze at any time in the open, because it is contagious. Now, you want to wash your hands. You want to make sure you maintain good hygiene overall. Okay, so if you're coughing and you use some tissue paper, whatever you're using, rags or towel, you can't have them flaunting all over, because these virus or bacteria could get in the air and result in other people getting it. You touch the door, you got to wash your hands before, because it could be contagious and other people will get it, and you don't want anyone else to get it. People who get a pneumonia from a fungus, it is usually because they have this chronic ailment. They are usually very chronically sick, and then thus they get it. Now, pneumonia is predominantly contracted via community pneumonia. So as I said, if we try to keep our environment as clean as possible, it's just as a result, someone have it, you get it from them, and that's how it goes around. Okay, and there are hospital-acquired pneumonia. That is for those people who might be sick in a hospital, they're on a ventilator, and as a result of that, they could become contaminated by the virus or the bacteria that results in pneumonia. So those are ways that you can get pneumonia, and those are the causes of pneumonia. Now, for this section, we talk about what is pneumonia, the cause of pneumonia, the symptoms of pneumonia. Now, within our next section, we will be looking at the natural remedies of pneumonia. And we have a special guest today that will be working with me to demonstrate to you a specific way that we have not dealt with yet in pneumonia. So we're going to look at a host of different natural remedies that we can apply to help with the symptoms of pneumonia. So thank you for watching Nature's Way of Healing. We hope that this could be useful to you, and if there are any questions, you could put them in the comment section below this video clip.